Kenzaburō Ōe, The Voice That Turned Pain into Literature, 1935 to 2023. In a quiet village in the forests of Shikoku, Japan, a young boy grew up surrounded by tales of war and silence. The sound of cicadas filled the summer air, and his grandmother's old stories whispered of spirits and sorrow. That boy, Kenzaburō Ōe, would one day use words not to escape Japan's pain, but to confront it, to turn tragedy into truth. Born in 1935, Ōe came of age in the shadow of World War II. As a child, he saw his country surrender and his emperor, once believed divine, become human. That shock, that shattering of myth, never left him. It was, he later said, the moment I discovered the power of stories to question everything. Ōe went on to study French literature at the University of Tokyo, devouring the works of Sartre and Camus. Existentialism, the idea that humans must create meaning out of suffering, would shape his entire life. He began writing stories about post-war Japan, of broken soldiers, disillusioned youth, and the haunting silence that followed the atomic bomb. His early novels, like Nip the Buds, Shoot the Kids, burned with moral urgency. They asked not how Japan had lost the war, but how it could rediscover its humanity. Then, in 1963, something happened that changed him forever. His first son, Hikari, was born with a brain injury. Doctors told him the boy would never speak. For months, Ōe was consumed by despair. But one night, as he watched his son sleeping, he made a vow: if my son cannot speak for himself, I will speak for him. From that moment, his writing transformed. His novels became deeply personal, a dialogue between pain and hope. In a personal matter, he wrote of a father's struggle to accept his disabled child. It was raw, honest, and unlike anything Japan had ever seen. Critics were stunned, readers wept. Through fiction, Ōe had done what few dared. He had made vulnerability an act of courage. Years later, Hikari began to communicate through music. His compositions, pure and luminous, became a bridge between father and son. Ōe said, "When I write, I hear his music. It tells me that life, however imperfect, is still sacred." In 1994, Kenzaburō Ōe was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature, honored for creating an imagined world, where life and myth condense to form a disconcerting picture of the human predicament today. Standing before the Swedish Academy, he dedicated the prize to his son and to all who struggle to give meaning to suffering. He spoke softly, yet his words carried the weight of a lifetime. A writer must always stand on the side of humanity, against humiliation, against death, against despair. Ōe's work became Japan's conscience, confronting its war guilt, its silence, its modern alienation. But beyond politics, it was about something more universal: the courage to live truthfully, even when life breaks you. When he passed away in 2023, Japan mourned not only a literary giant, but a man who had taught the world that pain, when faced with honesty and love, could become art. Kenzaburō Ōe showed us that the most powerful stories do not come from perfection, but from imperfection, from the cracks where light finds its way through. Kenzaburō Ōe, The Voice That Turned Pain into Literature.